Welcome back to another beautiful day in Texas. Not quite. It is raining outside today. I'm in Houston, in Conroe, or not in Houston. I'm in Conroe, Texas, right outside of Houston, and I'm here for the Lone Star Throwdown. I'm gonna tell you what. There's already some sick trucks here, and I'm a day early. This isn't like one of going to be fancy videos. It's not going to be probably not my most watched, like for cool content, but I think this is going to be the video for people that, you know, are true subscribers, watch my channel, and kind of like I get a lot of questions from a lot of them, especially on Instagram. So this is the video I'm going to answer. That being said, let's talk about that crazy truck right there. So that crazy truck costs a pretty penny, we'll put it that way. Some people think I'm crazy. I've actually had offers on the truck for a ridiculous amount of money, and I haven't taken the offer. And here's one of the reasons why. Excuse me. Long drive. Woke up early, had to drop the sun off. So it's gonna be a mixture of two stories, but I'm going to try to briefly go over some things. One thing's first. I'm 36 years old. It's going to play a good part in this little story. All right. So keep that in mind. Now, my childhood, pretty much my whole life, has been not a good adventure. We'll put it that way. I was, basically raised being told that I was going to be a nobody, a drug addict, an alcoholic. Somebody probably beats their wife or beats their kids. That my sister would be like the perfect little angel, smartest one in school, like all this crazy stuff, which she was pretty smart in school. I don't know what happened after she graduated, though. That might have been a shot fired. Hold on a second. I keep getting these things over here. All right. So I kind of used that as motivation, and I wanted to prove to everybody that that's not going to happen with me. So that being said, I actually I joined the military. That was a game changer for me. That taught me so many things. Motivation is one of them. This is going to sound so weird or wrong or corny, whatever you want to call it. To never give up. If you're in the military and the army, you know exactly where that just came from. So once I got out, my ex-wife, wasn't at the time, decided to want to get divorced. I actually didn't really get a say in the matter. So, she wasn't a very good person with either, but we had a child together. So I do everything in my power for my kids. That being said, or go back to the story. We could detour a lot on this video. So I got to make sure I stay on track. We went to court, everything like that. I was a disabled veteran, non-working. Nobody would hire me. I was making $1,200 a month from my VA disability, and I was ordered to pay half of that to child support. And I need to also find a place to live. Nobody can live on half of $1,200. So I don't care where you stay. Nowhere in Texas you can find a place to live, electric, and all your utilities, and pay for food for under $1,000. So I had to basically learn to be a business owner, and I started my own business. That business has grown in 5 years to 16 locations all over Texas. I want to start venturing out of Texas. I also own a couple other companies now. The problem was I was all work, no fun. I'm 36. Never took a vacation since. I've taken like little weekend trips, but no like vacation. I'm actually thinking about going to Disney World with my son and my daughter and some of my family that I still talk to. So for the first time, like vacation like that for me. So why did I spend the money on the truck? This is where this comes into play. So when I was in the military, I got injured. I was medical discharged out of the Army. The problem I was having is I had no feeling in my legs. From there, I was not going to have, they said by like late 30s, I would lose, like mid to late 30s, they said I would lose feeling in my upper limbs. So my arms, my hands, the digits. So I was like, okay, if anybody knows the VA, you know what I'm saying, better than people in the military, you laugh at that when you hear it. Yeah, okay, you guys can't get anything right. They nailed it. 35, halfway through, like halfway point to 36, I lost feeling in my upper arms. And I sat back and I'm like, because the other part they told me was I was going to be in a wheelchair by 40, or in my 40s. To this time, I'm still hoping they're wrong, but it's not that I'm scared about being in a wheelchair. I already know I want that thing with the tracks on it and everything like that. I'm going to be that guy. But I wanted to do so much. I wanted to like see parts of the United States, parts of the world. I've actually done a lot of that through the military, but there's things I wanted to do. I want to go on a moose hunt. I want to do all these things, elk hunts and stuff like that. All these things before that happens, because at that point it's going to be really hard for me to do all that. And if there's a way of doing it when it comes here, maybe somebody please comment below, because I'm trying to struggle to figure out how I'm going to get my bucket list done in time. So I'm trying to do the things that would be very difficult first and then work my way down. So what does the truck have to do with it? The truck is going to be my main platform to get a lot of the things I want to get done first. I'm kind of hoping I kind of build a brand to kind of help support this ventures, because one thing about business, yes, I own a company that has multiple locations all over Texas. All right, but you do not, as a business owner, you do not just take the money out of that and go do what you want with it. No, don't do that. You'll kill your business in a heartbeat. But it's also to a point where I might just sell the company or companies for the reason of, if that does come, it'll be harder for me to do what I'm a dog trainer. I can't train dogs. Not the type of training that I do. So I'm kind of stuck there. So basically I'm building a brand, building a channel, for the reason of to kind of show people that you can do things as long as you're motivated. Doesn't matter what you're facing, doesn't matter, what's going on in your life. You can get there as long as you, put the motivation, keep moving forward. So that's why I spent $100 and some thousand on parts on my truck. All right. That's why, I have $100 and some $1,000s worth of parts on my truck. We'll put it that way. And I got about almost $100,000 truck by itself. So it's like a $200,000 truck. And people think I'm crazy for doing the things that I'm doing with it. Like, I am, like, as soon as spring gets here, hurry up. I'm taking this truck into Moab. I'm going to try to do a lot of trails with it. I do want to gear it and lock it before then, so I make sure I have some good grip and traction that when I need it. There's beach trips coming up. There's so many things I want to do, but I'm hoping that this channel will help support me. I'm not asking you guys to pay all my bills. I'm not asking guys to do all that. You know, if you actually break down how people get paid on YouTube, it's not that much. I don't see myself being like 1 million subscriber. I mean, maybe 100, maybe 100. You know, I doubt it though. Couple thousand, I'd be happy. You know, but that's not what I'm trying to do. So, but I want to film. I want to do all the adventures. I want to do all that stuff. So that is why I am spending the crazy money that I am on this truck. Don't tell anybody. No, I'm kidding. I do have a girlfriend. Don't tell her though. She'd probably kill me. But all right, guys. Try to give you a little short. I know it's this was not scripted. I'm just kind of talking. I'm tired, so hopefully it made sense. But I'm gonna go get something to eat, and then I'm gonna go to bed, and then because we have to be, I think setup is like 7 o'clock. But if you guys like kind of like content like that, and if you know, once we become more like a YouTube family type of deal, like my hardcore people, I'll probably give a little bit more depth and detail on things if you guys want it. I mean, it's nothing big or extravagant. So you guys all have a good one. I'm gonna go grab some food, and then I'm gonna hit the sack, and I'll see you guys. Well, you won't see me tomorrow. I'm gonna post this video because I wasn't able to film because I was pushing to get the rest of the truck put back together for this show. So I didn't get much of a content, so that's why I was like, you know, let's just do this quick little video here for you guys. But I'm gonna try to film tomorrow and the next day and the next day, meet some people, have them talk to me about their rigs. I doubt they're gonna be a lot of overland rigs out there. It's more of like dropped and lifted vehicles. But I will probably go around and talk with some cool people and show off. I'm all about all different types of rigs. I'm all about that modifying vehicle life, you know. So, hey, you guys have a good one. I will talk to you soon.